Hey guys, Toilets Rock here, and today I'll be doing tests on both of these toilets to see which one of these two toilets is better. Comfort Height American Standard Cadet versus Kohler Highline Class 5. Let's give both of them a flush. Obviously, let's take some of the stuff out so I can give you guys a full view of what the flush looks like so stuff doesn't get in the way of how the toilet flushes. I really like the flush on both of them. They're both powerful, and I love the siphon hole on both of them. So I'll be back for the first test. First test, 2 socks. It did perfectly. And just so y'all know, for when I did the 2 flushes on both of these toilets before flushing stuff, I was holding the handle, so all the flushes will be holding down the handle on both of these toilets, including the test like I did on this one. Alright, let's see how this one does. Did perfectly as well. Both of them are tied, none of them won. Let's move on for the next test. Next test, a plushy toy and a wristband. It did perfectly, like no struggles at all, which is amazing. Now for this one, let's see how this one does. This one struggled a little bit, but it still passed. But who knows, maybe it could have done perfectly as well, but maybe it got unlucky. But both of them are tied, so let's move on to the next test. I'll do a harder test. All right, next test is a towel. I laid flat as I can inside the toilet. It tried to take it way too early. Well, not too early, it tried to take it balled up, which is why it failed. So this one, I'll do the same thing for this one. And this towel is dirty, so I apologize about that. See how this one does. Win goes obviously on the Kohler Highline Class 5. Let's move on to the next test that's also hard. Possibly maybe slightly hard as the towel, but it's just as hard. Next test is a shirt, angled up. I'll have to pause because I have to use 2 hands to line this up, so I'll have to be back. Just laid the shirt. Let's see how this one does as well. Struggled a little bit, but passed, so both of them are tied. So let's move on for the next test. Next test is a plastic bag and 2 socks. So this should make the test very heavy, where it tries to take down stuff all at the same time. So that should be able to clog it, but I'm not sure. it aired up, so that's unfortunate. Let me get some of that water out of the sock so it's not too heavy. Okay, let's lay it for this one. It was actually the other way. There we go. Let's see how this one does. This one did better again on another test. I do feel it, but shouldn't take too much hand plunging, so. This one wins again. So honestly, I think if this one wins one more time, I'll give the win on this one for performance, and then we'll do a bore wrench test to see which one has a better flush. But let's move on to the next test, and hopefully this one can come back and win 2 more times for 2 tests to tie. For this one, I put a sock, wristband, plastic bag, and a pushy toy. Let's see how this one does. That's a clog. That's definitely a fail big time. Actually, this one was a bit more spread out, the bag. All right, let's see how this one does. Did the same, so doesn't matter. This one failed as well, so both of them are tied. I'll do one more test and then a bore wrench test. The next test I got, it's some sort of like packaging wrapper from like one of the toilets that I unboxed like a month ago. A plastic bag and half ripped up plastic bag. Did well. I like that. Now for this one, I want to lay it the same. That's good. Let's see how this one does. Okay. So now I'll just be back for a bore wrench test and then wrap it up with a conclusion. This is it, last test, bore wrench test. Let's see how this one does first. It looks like bowl clearance is good. Could be just a little bit better, but did very good. Let's see how this one does. Looking at the bowl clearance, it's pretty much perfect. And also, this one, not as good as this one, but looking at the bowl rinse, this one is not as good as this one. So both of them are tied for the bore wrench test. So I come to the conclusion that this toilet is better due to the fact that it has a slightly better siphon pole, because you know the modern toilets are more siphonic since the trapway is usually smaller. The toilets that have like a really large trapway is not all the time the most siphonic, because obviously sometime when there's too much water trying to drain at the same time, it slow it down. But yeah, that also is the reason why it's better performer, because of the better siphon pole, but also the trapway is glazed and it's not restrictive. This one, although the trapway on this is bigger than this one does not have a glazed trapway, and this is also has a restrictive trapway. Since it's concealed, I'll just tell y'all how the trapway is. It goes up like up like that, goes straight, then it goes like that, and then it bends kind of like a Mansfield, and then it goes straight. So yeah, obviously that's restrictive, but still a great toilet. But yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this toilet comparison video of which toilet is better. If you guys enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.